Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new series. Hang on, gotta make sure the audio and everything's working. So, starting today, I will be doing a new series on Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney, the trilogy. So, I know what Phoenix Wright is, or I know who Phoenix Wright is. I don't know, or I know of his existence. I know a little bit about him. I've never played the games. I'm gonna be honest, I've seen a little bit of gameplay from years and years ago. But I thought I'd give it a try, especially considering it just came free on Game Pass. So I thought, what's the harm? I know I'm not the best. I don't usually like anime, but you know, there's always an exception to the rule. Anyway, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations. I guess I'll do just Ace Attorney first. I'm assuming this is the first one. Episode 1. The first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Sure. I already have an achievement. First steps. Gasp, gasp. Oh, she did. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Homie's got a big mole. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Chief? Nah, her name Mommy. Let me stop. We're only like, what, a minute in, I'm already making jokes like that. I gotta calm down the horses just a little bit. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I love him, or I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. I'm just gonna go off of a guess here and assume that's the defendant. Is that your client screaming over there? Probably. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Dude's name is Butts. I'm sorry, bro. I don't think I can be friends with someone last name Butts. Nick! I thought my name was Phoenix Wright. Is that my nickname? Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Bro, what? Give me the... Okay, I'm going to assume this guy is not of the highest intelligence if he was framed. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. Or I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me? Nick, who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Oh, hey, congratulations on becoming single, my man. Let me stop. Newspapers say it was you. Sorry, I'm drinking some Powerade. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I'm an ace attorney on my stuff. Here's the story. My first case, fairly simple one. So that's what Butts' girlfriend. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Courtroom is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. At least he's honest. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. I think he would know that much at least. Murder is a serious charge. I feel like he would also know that. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Handshaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Obviously, let me stop. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report. Oh, cover this so many times. It's... Wait, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up for this? You don't even know the victim's name. I can just say victim. Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press the right bumper to check it anytime. That's a very odd thing to say, but thank you, game. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this? Oh, I'm so glad I hit A. Like, not to answer the question, but to continue the text. Court records and attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Can't say I blame them. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7/31. Time of death, August 30th. Or no, July. July's the 7th. I'm sucking butt right now. July 31st, between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt force trauma. Profiles. Maya? Is that, how would you pronounce that? I've seen people, that would be Mia. Yeah, I've seen Mia spelled differently. I've seen it M-A-I, like the I and the A are switched. I'm just gonna assume that says Mia. Mia Fay, age 27, chief attorney at Fay & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, 23, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. You're telling me that this guy got with a model? You know what? That's a whole other investigation. Winston, as in the monkey. Anyway, Winston Payne, age 52. The prosecutor for this case lacks present, generally bad at getting his points across. You just took that personally. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem so much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? I don't know why I'm like switching up the voices midway. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue of the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to court record. Rights. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the right bumper to check the court record frequently. You already told me this, but thank you, Mia. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Yeah, isn't he gonna give, like, his, I guess not his alibi, but, like, his story, and then you're gonna cross-examine? I watch a lot of, like, Law and Order in my free time, so I'm just going off of that. Uh-oh, Mary gets excited easily. This could be bad. Why is his, like, right eye twitching? I guess it's our left, but his right eye. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. And Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't all four of those people die? I know Cleopatra and Mark Antony died, but didn't Romeo and Juliet die too? Am I tripping? I didn't pay attention in... Oh, I was about to say, I don't remember. I know Cleopatra died because I'm a bit of a historian nerd, and she took like a venomous snake and like injected it into her veins. But anyway, I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway, Mr. Butts? What you described is generally what we mean by dumped. I would say that was ghosted, but anyway. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris with Kanye until the day before she died. Passport. Victim's apparent arrival home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. I wish I had a sugar mommy. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. You're probably right. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth into all of the wrong directions. Should I wait to see what happens and stop him from answering? I low-key want to see what he says, but just for his sake... I have a feeling what he says is probably going to get him guilty, but at the same time, it might show, like, it might lead to him being innocent. I don't know, screw it, be a thug about it. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, no way! That cheating I screwed up. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I met her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the butt. Let's continue with the trial, I should have intervened. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone here. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Heh. Well, maybe I did. And maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went on. He went, what do I do? You know, considering what happened last time, I'm gonna have him stop answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I get a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did it. He did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is this witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. How come you didn't pull this witness first? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Bro, I ain't even gonna do anything. I'm just getting, like, my defendant's getting roasted. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Okay, let's be honest. Who uses newspapers? Like, unless you're like a grandpa. And considering that this girl was a model with sugar daddies, unless it was the sugar daddy's newspaper, I doubt she'd be using it. Anyway, please bring Mr. Frank Shawwitt. Shawwitt. Is that supposed to be a play on words? Like, Shawwitt saw it? Or am I reading too much into that? To the stand. Oh, Mole Man. Mr. Shawwitt, you sell newspaper subscriptions in this. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Shawwitt. I don't think I'm saying that right. Mr. Shawwitt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Why does this guy look like, it's a guy I've been seeing on TikTok and Instagram. Like, he takes off his shade. He's got, like, this really big, like, mole or whatever on the top of his forehead. And every time he starts one of his, like, TikToks or Instagram reels, he takes his shades and puts them on top of his head. Because, like, they hold it up. I don't know why. That's just what it reminds me of. I was going to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside of the apartment. I'm not gonna lie, if I saw someone walking out of an apartment like the way he is, I thought he just got like the nastiest, you know what, I'm not gonna say. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park. Wait, didn't he just say he didn't go into the room but had it? I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. I think I've already noticed 2 holes in his statements. Why didn't you tell me the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Density, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone Mr. Shawwitt used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your per usual. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. I love the soundtrack, by the way. I don't think I've said anything about it. It's nice. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to... You expose the lies in his testimony the witness gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lies in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Hey, don't disrespect my man Butts like that. Back in high school, they used to call him Harry, but let me stop. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the right bumper, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. First of all, let me take a drink, because I just read a whole bunch. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I might have to go get another, water bottle or something soon, because that one's almost down. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing. LB or RB to... Oh, no. It's L to press and RB to present. Okay. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad, and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecturing. I don't think I've seen that word in my life. Of course, what the witness means is he saw the man look suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door open behind him. I'm gonna press him on everything first. What's with that bar in the top right? Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? What's with the blue bar up there? In the top right. Wait, no, can I go back? Alright, thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. I thought it must have been a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. Same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her laying there, a woman not moving dead. Oh, wait, let me go back. I wanted to press that. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess. I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all. And there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Yeah, I guess. Alright, very well. What happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Alright, this is where I'm getting suspicious of his testimony. Because if he's unable to find himself going inside, how did he use the phone? But I'll press on that in a minute. Oh wait, I'm gonna press on this just to cover all the bases. You didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I followed this immediately. Hold it. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? Phone in the apartment wasn't working. They already said there was a blackout, but I want to see if there's anything else we can get from that. Her phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into your apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried to use it to call. The phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. So I guess it was right there by the entrance. But I'm not so sure. Went to your nearby park and found a public phone. Actually, nope, go back. I don't know why I keep pressing A. Why'd you use the public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. Being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer to the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you make the call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Yeah, I was thinking if the time was 1, didn't the autopsy say time of death 4 to 5? Present. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4. There was no one no body to find it with. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? What is that objection? What was that? Objection! That sounded like a 6-year-old at Toys R Us who couldn't get their favorite Nerf gun. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Wright, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Actually, I heard a quote one time, a long time ago, that it's not hard to lie. It's hard to make more lies to support the original lie. And honestly, that's so true when you think about it. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, do I have to go through all that again? Witness testimony, time of the discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Why would the TV be off by 3 hours? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I'm just curious if that's my chief, if that's like the owner / my boss. Why isn't she like helping like find some of these contradictions? When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Why was it 3 hours off? How do you explain the gap? Exactly. What witness can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching a video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right. I think the problem lies somewhere else. We agreed that you heard the time of the scene. Well, you just watch it. Not much point pressing him on that, was there? No, but I thought I'd check all my bases. Notice anything suspicious? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Wait, no, hang on. I got it. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. I'm gonna present... There was a blackout, right? Blackout record. From noon to 6 p.m. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or video. Yeah. Rick! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Shaw? You're gonna let him explain? Bro, at this point, he's just lying. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Shawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. What? Okay. Very well, Mr. Shawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. How'd you see it? Whatever. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer. Okay, well that... I don't have a camera, but right now I'm doing like like, a really, like, are you being serious right now, face? Like, bro, really? I already know that's the lie. That must have been what I saw. The murder weapon was the thinker. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain. The fact that the judge didn't pick up on this is astounding to me. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly, Your Honor. I just said gladly. Never mind. I thought he would say excuse me, Your Honor. Near the time I saw it, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. I guess I'm going to present on this.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Why? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I am Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, brother. Just answer the question, Mr. Shaw. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. What? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Bull! I'm calling bull crap. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. The witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment, knew the victim, went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Shaw, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjure. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, I mean, yeah. Did you throw his toupee at me? Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting... I feel like he just admitted to the crime, though. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you're claiming the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer was definitely the clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... examine the clock's batteries, try sounding the clock? Why is that blinking red? I'm scared. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Certainly is strange. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. That's such a dumb joke. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. as you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Why is it 3 hours slow, though? Oh, wait, I think I know why. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Charlotte heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Charlotte, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How? How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How do I think I know how to prove that. It seems like you lack credible evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination. But no, wait. Hang on. I think I know how to do it. Now, I'm assuming since this is an anime game, this takes place in Japan. I'm going to make the assumption that Japan is 3 hours behind France, because she went to Paris the day before. You treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about it now. I can't object? Not so fast, Mr. Charlotte. Oh, thank you, boss. Mia. Maya. Mia. Yeah. I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Thank you. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but this means you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right. I have a feeling it's going to occur more than once. Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere. Prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is one piece of evidence in this court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves that the clock was running slow. It has to be the passport. Because everything else, we used everything else in my attorney's badge has no, relevance to the case. It has to be the passport. Now, I'm not good with time zones. I live on the East Coast of the United States. The only thing I know about time zones is that the West Coast is 3 hours behind me. So I would assume that France and Japan, assuming this game takes place in Japan, just going off the anime, or how this is, an anime game, I'm gonna assume that it's the passport. The victim had just returned from home abroad the day before the murder. As we know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. there the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Okay. I knew that. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Charlotte. Or did I say, Mr. Did It? Boom, roasted. I'm assuming he's pissed. Is he foamy? Bro got rabies? I'm sorry, dude. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Good thing, because Mr. Butts was about to let his butt get to it. Let me stop. And with that, this court is adjourned. I need to take some more drink of my Powerade. I'm, like, struggling right now. Turns out Frank Shawwitt was a common burglar. He posed as a new newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, hang on. Oh man, I'm out of drink. I gotta throw that in the trash. Alright, sorry. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Shawwitt let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Shawwitt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, excuse me. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew! Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy before. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But Cindy Windy, gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Phoenix was about to say she for the streets. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? I thought it was Larry. Yes, I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. But his name's Larry. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Oh wait, I just realized he was talking to my boss. Bro's trying to rizz up my boss. Here, take this. It's a present. You're gonna give me the murder weapon? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Bro just went from being super nice to like going straight gangster on me. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Bro got over her fast. Okay. Don't that make you want to just cry? Never mind. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? No, I do? Is she referring to the thinker statue? I don't know what's funnier. The fact that I'm using the murder weapon as proof to show that she still loved him, or the fact that I just imagine him pulling it out of his, like, coat, or his, like, suit, like, his, like, breast pocket or something, and just screaming, "Take that," in the middle of a courtroom lobby. I don't know what's funnier. Check it out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her, huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Wonder what would happen if I gave him the passport. Right, I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We would never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you must believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Any chance I can get anything else besides dinner, mamacita? Let me stop. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying a part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. A part, at least. You have to tell me more about that sometime. Maybe over a drink. Ooh. Mr. Wright. Riz attorney and stuff. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay. The foreshadowing is crazy here. Why am I able to access court records? The end. A brand new episode has been added. Achievement unlocked. Clear episode 1 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Oh, I didn't even, okay, I didn't select the next one, never mind. Okay. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! Mia and Maya, okay, that's confusing. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Excuse me, actually I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. I thought it was about to say, I don't know why I was about to read it's a Glock. Like, I was supposed to say, wait, a clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Okay, so they're sisters. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Why? I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight at 9 and pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. I thought, now, maybe this is just like going off in its own universe, but I thought when you have evidence for a trial, it goes into, at least, I thought it goes into something called discovery, which is when the defense gets to see the evidence. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a lawyer. I'm interested in law, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't fully know all the, like, step-by-steps. But anyway, I thought any evidence relating to any type of trial goes into a, what's called, like, discovery or something like that. Yep, I'll be waiting. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. So this is about a month after the last trial. Okay, September 5th, 8:57 p.m. So she should be here in about 3 minutes to come pick up the clock, or the evidence. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. That's not true. She is a lawyer after all. Sorry. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, ho, ho. You're not configurous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho, ho, my dear Miss Fay. I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. I'm assuming she's dead. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Am I able to examine anything? Access the court records. That smell. Blood. Says someone's there. Chief? 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 Who are you? Is this, what was her name, Maya? Oh, she can push me aside and run away. That's what I'm guessing. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying. Oh, never mind. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I touched her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. How long does it take a body to, like after you kill someone, right? How long does it take for the body to, like, become frozen? Or not frozen, but, like, cold. Chief! What do you mean, Chief? I need to call 911, bro. What you mean? Can I examine her body? Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt. Let me guess, she probably died instantly. The thinker laying next to her must have been the... I know it's bad, but the fact that that was used twice in 2 separate murders is funny to me. The thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must have been pieces of the glass light stand. Things broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. The broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hands. What could it be? Okay, well that's pretty obvious on what it says. The words written in blood on a scrap piece of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the... You called the police! Bro. Right, I better call the police. Oh, no, I wanted to look at the phone records. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Banco, ledger book, everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Let's see that search history. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. All she used for the PC was her email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. What's with the window? There's a large building across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. I wonder if that's supposed to be a play on words. Maybe, like I said, I'm a history nerd, but when I think of the words gate and water, I think of Watergate, which if you guys don't know was, I want to say in the 70s. It was a political scandal with Richard Nixon in the 70s about basically him, about him, or not maybe him specifically, but he had some people bug basically what's known as the Watergate area. So I wonder if that's a play on words, or I wonder if that's heading towards something. The Gate Water Hotel, a nice luxurious place. So was Watergate. Watergate's a nice area. At least it was during when Nixon was there. Am I missing anything? I'm assuming if the magnifying turns gold or yellow, it's good. Chief Sheriff's simple, functional design feels pretty good to sit on. Oh wait, am I looking at the plan or the desk? Perfectly normal office desk. Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on the stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Makes sense. Oh, I thought I already looked at the... It's encrusted with dry blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Oh, it's nice to know I'm not the only one with a sense of humor. Did I not already examine her body? It's painful to look, but I have to do it for Mia's sake. She looks like she was hit in the head with one object. She probably died instantly. What's... Some shards of glass scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the last nightshade. I'm so confused what else I'm supposed to be looking at. I have 3 pieces of evidence. She was only 27, dang, that's really unfortunate. I feel like I'm missing something. My records is missing a few screws, I better not use it. Am I just like waiting out time for the police, or am I actually having to look for something else? I'm so confused what else am I supposed to be looking for. I can't look at any of this. Can't do nothing with that. Can I look back out the window with the woman? Our building, Watergate, luxurious place. What else am I missing? Oh, I just had to press B. I'm stupid. That's the girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yips. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Maya. So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside of courtroom. I don't think it's a good idea. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. You and the chief, so you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were visiting this late at night? Yes, she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was in that clock. It was the thinker. Hang on, can I examine this? About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis, sob. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Well, screw it. I already showed her the murder weapon. Might as well show her this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of the receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, you're pretty. Alright, Detective Dick. Really? Dick Gumshoe. See, Gumshoe, what an odd name. Really, that's the part that's odd, not the dick? We received a report from the building across the way. See, got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been the woman that I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! The word Maya, here, mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Case closed. You're coming down to meet to the precinct, ma'am. What? Wait, bro didn't even read her rights. I mean, granted, it probably doesn't take place in America. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning until he didn't get out the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. I can only imagine finding your dead sister's body. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. No, sorry, not a chance. Can I save my progress? Save. Maybe if I joke a bit, she'll cheer up. Ha ha. No way, Jose. Just kidding. Oops, that didn't go so well. Heh. Huh? Maya, was that a chuckle? What? No. Okay, I thought that was gonna go really poorly and I was gonna have to do a restart. So that's why I saved. It wasn't very meaningful, was it? Not really. I'm sorry. I just thought since you made a joke. Please, don't mind me. You're doing fine. Who's trying to cheer who up here? I knew it. No one will believe me. What? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Like Amber Heard? Let me stop. Heard about me? Yeah, I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Yeah, there's this 6'2" tall, handsome man. I want him to sweep me off my feet. Oh, never mind. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Heh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fears into the hearts of evil types of guy. Only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow, the little trash talk at the end. Bro, she was hyping my boy Phoenix up. Let me stop. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Pardon me. No, it's okay. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of that person who did this to Mia, I know. Maya. There's something I gotta ask you. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick because it's like really hot in my room. So, hopefully you guys don't hear it. What's with the outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear? It's my uniform, you could say. Like people in religious training, what is it you do? I've never heard of this before. Excuse me. I've never heard of an acolyte. So I have no idea what she's about to say. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. I'm more curious about this than the day of the crime. So you're an acolyte, or a medium in training. That's right, the Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course, she left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class to first class. What the hell does that mean? Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? What is ESP? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me? You know what? He makes a fair point. Like, why can't you just contact your dead sister and be like, yo, who murdered you? Who caught you slacking, dog? We can't just ask who killed. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Freaking. This is why you'll never be better than your sister. I'm sorry. I couldn't do that on some level. I thought that would be too easy. Me and Phoenix are on the same mind length here. I like it. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker, the one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said there was something about that. She said there was something inside of it, right? You want to hear her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You have your cell phone in prison. I guess you need your cell phone to call your lawyer, but she didn't even call me. I just waited. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Sorry about that. I guess that's fair. Your cell phone. So you could say you have a conversation with your sister on the cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. I just remembered that the detectives. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Next time I see Detective Dick Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget anything, okay? Sure, thanks. The conversation I have with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Something the matter. I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I ever was in trouble, I should call. Bro, I'm right. Okay, screw me. And well, I'm in trouble. Right, okay. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I should feel offended, but sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn. Bro, right. I should slap the crap out of you. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m.? What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find another one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 p.m. this afternoon. And visiting hours are most up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Wait, did I not ask about the day of the crime? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must have been hard. No, it's okay. I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on peace. That thinker. Yeah, didn't we just go through this? It was around 9. Oh, this is new. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Man, it's always the prettiest ladies who go first. God bless her soul. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, back, move. Roseburg Law. This guy's gotta be German. This guy has to be German. With the last name Grosberg, you are 100% either German or Austrian. September 6th, Grosberg Law Office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. Might as well look around while he's not here. Why does he have a green earth? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf filled with... I was talking about I didn't care about the bookshelf. I was talking about the earth. Or the globe. Mahogany. Oh, mahogany. Okay, that makes sense. Expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Does this everything this guy have in his thing is mahogany? Let's see. Anything but the chair, carpet, ashtray. Really, what about a table for clients? An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made out of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. I didn't even notice the lighter. Homie gotta have that good money. Expensive bottled plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Okay. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically is giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Any chance this guy has like a golden toilet to take a shit in? Cause like goalie, I meant holy, but anyway. Okay. Do I have him in profiles? No. Defendant Mia's little sister and spirit medium in training. Detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. I guess I'll go back to the detention center and say, hey, it sucks. You're stuck with me. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I just went there. She wasn't there. Your family. Or I can talk about your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. Now that I think about it, right, so if your sister was also a medium, and she was a first-class medium, which I'm going to assume that's like the best type of, you got first class, second, third class, right? If she was a first-class medium, she made a very smart choice becoming a lawyer, because literally she could just summon the spirit of the murder victim and be like, yo, did this defendant kill you? And then if they say, no, he didn't, then boom. Like, how are you going to argue with the victim? Sorry. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruins? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, and also, I had to become independent or I'd lose my power. How does that make any sense? Feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultate with a medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. Wright. Excuse me? That was his name. My sister told me. Wright? I can look at the guard. Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Bro, how do your legs not get tired or even blink or anything? Smile for the camera. Buddy. Phoenix, shut up. Maybe he'll be there this time? No. September 6th, Fanco Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey! You there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Bro, I work here. I'm sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. How could he mistake me for Larry Butts? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. Oh, at least he apologizes. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? I was about to say he was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Get the name right. And don't you go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Aw. Him. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Mia, what about Miss Faye? Did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, 9/5, so what is that? September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is a one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on prosecution. I don't know who that is. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. I don't know who that is. Is he like the... I don't know. Is he like the big badass of lawyers or prosecutors? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him? You do know him, don't you? No. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him, I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a verdict. Anything? That judge might get some happy sorry. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him too soon. Okay, so he's like the bounty hunter of freaking things. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name that no one could remember. Cordyline strictia, pal. Who was that? Sky is blue, and so am I. That's the hotel across the way. I wonder if I'll be able to talk or go over that hotel where that woman called. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Wasn't this thing flipped over, if I'm not mistaken? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is Mia's probably read all these. Take that. What's that? Sorry, pal. I got no info for the likes of you. Oh, screw you, man. You big piece of poopy head, bro. There's no wonder why your parents named you Dick. Is this dude back? Bro. No, I didn't want to go back. I wanted to go to the law office. I just did the same thing again. Okay, there we go. What happens if I give her this? Sorry, I've never seen that before. Did I ask you about your cell phone? That detective took. Oh wait. Oh, I'm freaking stupid. Oh, yeah. No, now I know what to do. I apologize for being an idiot. I was wondering, did you see her cell phone? Oh yeah, I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. You know, I'm gonna give it to him straight. He's a grown man. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Okay, something the matter. Oh no, it's just that, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in an afterlog. Seems like you didn't notice a recorded conversation. What was the conversation between the chief and Maya? Check the court record to hear the conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions. You're done, pal. Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I have completely forgotten. How'd you forget? Okay. This is supposed to be a fantastic lawyer. The witness? Yeah, Miss April. Really? Her name is April May. What's her mother's name? January, February? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything. You just told me her name. Exactly. You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside of her room until the trial. Could you tell me what room is? She's still in the hotel across the way. I should get a better... I guess I should know better than try to detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay Miss May a visit. Okay. Gatewater Hotel. I keep wanting to say water. What is that? I'm sorry, that blue thing is very suspicious to me. September 6th, Gatewater. I'm going to say Watergate on accident, and I apologize for it. Well, hello there, handsome. This is bait. This is 100% bait. Hi, smooth Wright, real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. I definitely think this girl is bait. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I want to go ahead and look at that. That got my attention immediately. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Better take a look. Hey! Oh, I thought that was a woman, not a man. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what she could be hiding inside that. I mean, you see it right there. Do you think you can tell me what something you witnessed? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed. Incident. You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with big vocabulary. Oh, better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? Oh, I didn't even get to read that. Let me see. Dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy, she's gonna play hard to get. Could you just who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee-hee, you know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Anyway, right. Can you just tell me what is it you do? Well, no. Tee-hee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh my god, this girl's gonna make me want to choke slam her. With all due respects. I see there's 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. I'm gonna choke slam this woman so bad. Oh no, not me. I'm just trying to urge a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like the little noisy lawyers. Oh boy. I'm so glad she's gonna be helpful. Is this dude back yet? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. I see why they call him Big Boss. Well, you're telling me this man fits in that chair over there? Stop the cab. Aha. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That's one way of putting it. That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, actually, wow, that was a voice crack. Well, well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. A strange reaction. Cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day notice. Nope, it's quite Didn't you just say your days were freed up? Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? I didn't even think about that. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What did I tell Maya? I'm thinking that this guy is being bribed, being, like, paid by someone. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, I'm busy. But your client's Maya's Faye's sister. Whom? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Not. Huh? You say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. I'm terribly sorry, my boy. Is it because of freaking Edgeworth or whatever his name was? Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I'm nothing more to discuss with you. Either this guy is being bribed or this guy is terrified of that Edgeworth guy. How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back that once. That's quite a painting. Ahem. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the seal. That's a seal on there? The weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it to you, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay, I guess I have to go back and tell her that I'm going to be her lawyer, which I figured we were going to do. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Really? We're gonna say that. Okay. Even she called me out on my bullcrap. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Still no longer before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Let's go home. I gotta defend her. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Well, can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. Well, obviously someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about the whole story that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way the lawyer refused to help Maya out? But more than all of that, she has no one else to help her. Nothing is more sad or lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Oh, we gotta get some backstory? Because someone has to look up for the people who have no one else on their side. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled. At least she looks... She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yeah. So... I've watched, there's a guy on YouTube Shorts and Instagram called Law by Mike, and he said that one way to figure out if you have a good lawyer is like the red flags for if you have a good lawyer or not is if they ask you if you're guilty, or if they ask you if you're innocent or guilty, that's usually a sign that they're not a good lawyer, they're a bad lawyer. So, law by Mike, thank you for that tip. I know that I'm playing as a very crap and shitty lawyer. And I trust you, so trust me too, okay? It's a deal. What's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what's inside that strange woman's drawer? Didn't you say it was a screwdriver? It looks like when I try to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Am I talking? No, I guess I'm going to go back to this and try to sneak in there. Good afternoon, sir. Bellboy. Is your name Bertram by chance? Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. What do you know where Miss May be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, hey, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? 'Cause you suck. Wait, now's my chance. Snoop around. I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quickly. Might I ask to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? A message? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phones. Oh, right, sure. A Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? I don't know where that name is from. Oh, well, the White, yeah, but I'm talking about the Blue Corp thing. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I think not. No, actually, no, I do not want to move. Give me that freaking screwdriver. The screwdriver's sitting in a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wire tape? What would a woman like this be doing with this? Wire tape added. Isn't this considered stealing? A wire tape found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something in her like this in her room? There's a story behind all of this, I know. Alright, I'll be using this a bit of evidence to run a trial, that's for sure, for Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy's still there. Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to the tango with you, Miss May. In court. I feel like this is where a lot of people... oh wait, September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. I feel like this is where a lot of people would end the episode, but see, I'm not like most YouTubers or streamers. I'm a typical ATOL822, or ATOL822TTV, and we do things different around here. I don't end where normal people end. Oh, is that Edgeworth? Not gonna lie, he looks sexy. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, God, I would kiss that man. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court an opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, the prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Dick Gumshoe. I know you didn't say the word dick, but we gotta say the word dick. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found. That does not look like a body. I have a dirty mind, but that does not look like a body. I apologize. Body was found here by the window. And the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. I don't understand why they don't dust for fingerprints. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. I'm thinking that same thing, considering they called it, they were calling it, you know, or we just found out it was a clock last time, or earlier. Now, detective. Pardon me. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was at the scene of the crime. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. As soon as the phone call came and I rushed to the scene, there was 2 people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness accounting her described... Oh, I can't read, I apologize. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder, of the stabbing, of the blunt-force traumaing. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradictory in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. How are you able to throw something in a courtroom? I feel like if you threw something in a courtroom, you would be, you would either be given a warning or, you know, be given contempt of court. But maybe I'm just reading too much into this. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness slips up when they say something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Nope. Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examinations. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came and I rushed to the press, who did you say you get the call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from the customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. I'm sure if you didn't understand. Right, please continue. I'm just gonna press everything. There are 2 people already there. Hold it. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, Detective Dick Gumshoe. How long would you say it took between your receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. This time I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found at the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant was Maya Fey and Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act only getting so far. With your funky, hippie clothes and your spiky hair, wow. You 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested Maya Fey. I like how you didn't even care about the spiky hair. Why is that? What was your reason? Why we had a witness accounts? Hold on just a second. Yeah? If I heard this correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh. Did I? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You said it. You said it. Wow. Even prosecution is helping me. Thanks, Edgeworth. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Okay, don't lie. Well, I guess she's pink. Thank you. That's enough, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing him can have his advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Your Arnie, sir. Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Oh, don't make me. Witness testimony. Hard evidence. Pause. After securing the suspect. That's a interesting way of saying that. I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab results showed that was the victim. The blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the name. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Plus. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence at first? Honestly, the judge got a good question. Good point. Good question. I know. I'm a real embarrassment. I forgot about it. I don't think you... Okay. Your Honor, sir, try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright. I want to look at... Oh, no, I didn't want to press. I just found this evidence now. Don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I want to look at all my evidence first. So, time of death, 9/5. Yeah, 9 p.m. Single forced trauma. Death was instantaneous. Oh, I can check that. Wait a minute. Department store receipt with the letters written in blood. Death was instantaneous. Does death was instantaneous not mean that death was immediate? I mean, I'm not the best with English, as we know. But wait, hang on. Clearly written in blood. Lab results show that blood was written in the victim. There's also blood found on the victim's fingerprints before she died. Yeah, I'm gonna object to that. Objection! Detective Dick Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant... Did I say Maya first time? I think I did. Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Oh, silly little boy. You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim's the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt objects. She died immediately. But, no but, ain't more way out of this, detective. Phoenix, you're not a comedian. You may look like one, but you're not a comedian. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write it.
Objection!
Oh, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder? The day after the murder? I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't the day... It was the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point sorry. That autopsy report is outdated. Are you kidding me? This has got to be bullcrap. This has got to be a autopsy trap. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from one object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I see these results as... No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. This fucking motherfucker about. This dude probably has the same ego that Albert Wesker has. I can already tell. If this guy's already is bowing when he set up a trap, you should have known you have something up your sleeve. I can't lie. He got me good with it. Oh, buddy, no. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm ashamed. Shame. Well, I don't want to insult Edgeworth. I I mean, I kind of want to ask you. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing to get a verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second report? Mr. Wright, the defense will remain personal text of prosecution. Oh, please, Your Honor. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I will submit the report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Autopsy report updated. Died from a blow by blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that the observation or the obvious conclusion, yes. He took another freaking bow. I'm gonna get a freaking crowbar and take this man's knees. His kneecap. He's lost kneecap privileges. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Let Miss April May. That name is so stupid to me. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service when she is definitely bait. This is 100% bait. Look at that stance, bro. Nah, I know bait when I see it. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will remain from wanting thinking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the hearts of every man in this courtroom. Then fill it with women. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Oh, I was about to say the court occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked right in after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from Bay & Co. law offices. I don't think I've ever seen a hotel across from the law office. Maybe a motel, but not a hotel. That's right, big. Oh. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Bro, this is like, this is bait. This is 100% bait. She literally looks like if Kirby was a person. It was like 9 at night. I looked out my window, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking was a mouse-sleeve girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy-wincy link. Like I said, I'm gonna choke slam her. I don't know why I'm already being so violent in a game where you're a lawyer. Well, Your Honor, I see. This is remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was just quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. So, wait, time out. Making time out real quick. So, I can't accuse him of making freaking fake evidence or anything of that without saying that specifically. But he can undermine my techniques of being a lawyer. Well, and he doesn't say anything about it. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with one tat. When I thought it was mostly this girl sitting in the defendant's chair, and then the woman like dodged to the inside and ran away, but the girl, she caught up to her and hit her. And that's it. It really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press on. I was thinking about doing that, but I wanted to go through it. I press. Why did you do that? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of the question that easily. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one. Go for it. Never back down. Never give up. Let's see how far you can. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Objection!
Oh, little Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? Insist on meeting her with these trivial questions. I really don't think you should give them. Yeah, stop about that. Order, Mr. Wright. You have been warned. What about poor me? You look out the window and you see that. Oh. This is gonna be a pain.
Hold it!
The woman with long hair, was that Mia Fey? Yeah, slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing. Person attacking her? The one attacking her was the person. How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person that seen the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. Is she bulletproof, though? See, he's right. Yep, he's right. I question the testimony. I mean... I don't know how far the building is. I don't know how far the building is from their building. Like, is it right next to each other, or is it across the street? Is it like 10 feet, 15 feet, a yard? Like 20 yards, 30 yards? So, I feel like if I question... I've already been warned, so I feel like if I question the testimony, I'm going to be pushing my luck here, but screw it. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Oh, what? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing, you're lying. I don't think she saw nothing, I think she's lying. I'm gonna say you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Like, yeah, the body was in front of the window, but at the same time, Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay, if you really had witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I was not gonna... you know what, let's roll with it. I'm not gonna say anything. No one wears clothing like this on a daily no one wears clothing like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed the way that... What do you mean I was right there with her? She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Dick Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar, what are you trying to say? You mean where? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, this court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. She's getting more than chokeslammed. I'm gonna have to give her what I'm literally gonna have to give her the Albert Wesker special. I guess the Excella special. Give her a super cool virus that rejects her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged. That looks more like a man than it does a mousy little girl. Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, kind of statue clock finger, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. That's detailed? Detailed my butt? I've seen more details in construction, I don't know. can see everything. There's no pressure on everything. So, you saw me then, too. Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attack to the defendant's sister. Aww. Was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. I'm gonna... The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Is that right as in your right as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? What do you mean by that? Right. It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright, please continue. The girl in navy clothes ran on and ran after her. Where'd they run to? How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothing. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was like done up in a bun. What happened then? She hit her with that weapon and saw her do it. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? That clock, kind of statuey clock maker, I think. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something. That clock kind of statue-y thing, I think. The previous testimony must have been what Edgar wanted to say, so this was testimony. Or it's time to press her and squeeze the truth. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where to go with this. Actually, how would she know it's a clock? No, hang on. Girl hippie ran after her, hit her with a weapon. That clock thing. How would she know it's a clock?
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you? Oh my god. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Here. Another person in much that same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? She's gonna probably say I saw the news. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question.
Objection!
Oh. But the questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before, but only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to the question to the witness. View. That was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It said at the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay Code. What? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. How loud is a clock? How loud is that clock gotta be? Wait a minute. Didn't at the start they also said that they were taking out the internal parts so it doesn't work? Law offices of Fay Code where the murders took place is very close to the hotel. She could have easily have heard the clock. Very well, Miss Wright. Are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock is questioning ring. It's broken. The batteries are dead. It's empty. That clock is missing the clock. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as it says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Oh, I don't like when he does that. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it, and that's exactly what happened. No, I have evidence to prove that wrong. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock record was removed? Yes, I can. I have the phone records. Impossible, of course. Oh, I was just about to wipe that smirk off his face, but it looks like Phoenix beat me to it. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you'd like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed. Oh, I was about to select the badge. I had to take the clockwork. Let's say it together. 3, 2, 1. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, what? This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the Order. The defendant's cell phone? That wasn't brought to my attention. Oh, boo frickin' who. Neither was the updated autopsy report. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to me? Just how you did know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What's that store? Was that, again, I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Oh, no. I already know what I put for this. Does the defense have any objections? Say it with me. Objection! Never mind. The witness claims she's seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will provide the witness had not seen the clock before. A clock in the form of a statue. Clock's gears have been removed. Made by one and only Mr. Larry Butts. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made the clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, damn. Sorry. Excuse is not on sale today. Oh, kill it. Let me stop. Oh. she going Super Saiyan? Oh. What is it? What is it to you, poor man? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Order. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did see he winked. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? I don't know why I changed the voice like 13 times. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. I don't know which one. Like, I would assume it'd be you heard about it in the news. That would be my guess. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that the clock, that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The only thing I can think of is the wiretap.
Take that!
Have a look at this. Ah! Ooh, that's... I found this Mr. Wright. I was not thinking about that. I was thinking how she read that in, like, the news. But you know what? I'm on a lucky streak today. Mr. Wright, please explain to me what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does this defense truly think the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have heard one thing. The victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Bro, they're having their own, like, 1v1 battle. Here's my proof. The victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. I mean, she said it on the other end. Do I present this again?
Take that!
I present the defendant's son. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation below between the defendant and the victim. Beep! Bop. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me for. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Bitch. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. All you guys are ganging up on me like that. I feel like you're used to that in more ways than one, if you catch what I'm saying. Stop. Oh, I'm so the bad girl. Isn't that it? Is that it? that did it. The courtroom seems the real Miss May now. Time to deal with the final blow. Why did you do it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? I'm curious about the wiretap. Why'd you wiretap her phone? And question, do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tapping irrelevant? I feel like that's still illegal. Actually, it depends on what state you live in. Because some states require what's called two-party consent court messages. But considering that none of the parties were concerned knew about this, then yeah. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condemn the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Stop being such a simp, you old ass motherfucker. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped your phone. Ha! I see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Get out of my mind. Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's taught me that, and of course, I can't, but you can't be serious. No way. Way? I say way. Oh, I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killings happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Oh, not the bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it if you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to be tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime, no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I'm gonna have to call the bellboy. I'm gonna see if he can, cooperate. Not cooperate, but, confirm her alibi. There's something suspicious here. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk quite low enough already. Oh my god, so I object to calling the bellboy. But why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. You will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she's innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty to Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something else suspicious in that bellboy testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I'm just gonna have to take it. I'm a gambling man. Alright, I got nothing to lose except for everything. Understood. I accept your condition. This can't be a real thing. Sorry about that. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, so I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for this. I might, any chance I can... might have to end it here, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright. So unfortunately, guys, due to some time constraints, I cannot finish the second episode. I will continue this series, don't worry. But if you guys enjoyed, hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.